Oh, dang. Look at that, bro.
That's cool.
Guys, look at this. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Me, Zach, and Charlie are actually out at the same location as our last video where we went herping, just because we found some like cool ammonites and stuff. So we want to go down here, see what type of fossils there actually are. Can't guarantee we'll actually find anything great, but those two ammonites that we did find were a new species to us. So we're gonna go down here, see what we can find, hopefully find some good stuff. Let's get right into it.
It looks like a full one.
Oh. Also some stuff that you find oysters while you're down here, so let's keep looking. Look at that, Charlie. That was abnormal. All right, so this one was slightly mutated. So instead of curling up like a regular old ammonite, it started curling upwards, which is not normal. So hopefully we can find more like that. Pretty unique one though, so I think I'll keep it. Zach, come look at this. Look at that, guys. It's still got the enamel on it. It's a pretty good looking shell. Don't know if I'm gonna keep this one. I'll leave it for someone else, but still a cool find. Some of these are pretty cool. They still got the enamel on them and everything.
That's cool.
Look at that, guys. We get some sun on it. Still got the enamel on it. I think I will keep that one. That's a pretty good shell.
It's a vertebrate or something. A cow or maybe a...
Yeah, it's decent size.
It's either a cow or maybe a bison. I don't know.
There's a leech on it.
What?
There's a leech. Oh. It's a pretty cool find, guys. Let us know what that's from. Gonna put it back though. Not fossilized. And anyway. Oh, dang. Look at that, bro.
That's cool.
Guys, look at this. Look at that, guys. Big chunk of spiky ammonite. I'm not sure what the actual species is on this guy, but this isn't the first one we found. My Uncle Charlie found one a little bit smaller than this last time we were here. That is a good find. Definitely gonna take that home and get it cleaned up. Show that to you at the end of the video. It's a piece of an ammonite, guys. Not huge. Oh, look at this. Toss mine, show you this one. All right, so this is the one that Zach just found. It's another, I don't know if this is an ammonite or just a giant shell. That other one might just be a giant shell, but that's really cool. Definitely taking all of these home and getting them cleaned up. Never found these before. Pretty cool find though. The water here is very cold. Way too cold to just be like sticking our hands in. So we're just looking at the surface, but still finding some pretty cool stuff. So let's keep looking around and see if we can find any of these guys, but complete. Yeah, see, the one that Charlie found actually had the enamel on it. This has a cup.
It's got the whole thing.
Yeah, look, there's a little bit of enamel right there.
Yep.
Finding quite a few, guys. None complete though, so if we can get one that's whole, that would be awesome. Right now we're looking. Uncle Charlie found a cool ammonite last time we were out here and he set it down. So I just wanted to find it and show you guys, and now we can't find it.
Someone took it.
Probably.
Rained the last time. It might have came up.
Oh, it's right there, Charlie. It washed it over.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that one? Yeah.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
It's like full shell on it. That's pretty sweet. The way the pattern is pretty cool.
It's still got some of the actual ammonite shell on it right there, and then the pattern. For those of you who don't know, most of the ammonites that we find are not actually ammonites. They're what we would call a steinkern, and a steinkern is essentially the fossilized mud inside of the shell before the calcium deposit of the shell dissolved. Sometimes you will find them with the shell still on them and the shell fossilized, but that's more rare in any situation with ammonites. Most of the time, you just find the mud in the shape of the inside of the shell. So still cool, but not as cool as finding one that still has the enamel on it. That would be a really cool find. All right, guys, well, we're actually gonna call it good for the day. Found a decent amount of ammonites, nothing whole, nothing complete, but still pretty cool. So we're just gonna go back up and get these things cleaned, and here in a minute, you guys will get to see what they look like all cleaned up. So let's go back and clean them up. Let's see what we found. Now, I found out from talking to my brother that that creek is actually called Bailey Lake. It's a part of Bailey Lake. I'm not sure what the actual stream is called, but these are some of the fossils that we found while we were out there, and I'm not sure what the species are. You guys will have to let me know. I know there's ammonite here. I know there's some fossilized coral here, but I'll just have to show you. Okay, so while we were out there, we found all sorts of stuff like this. Like, that's clearly a piece to an ammonite. It had some spikes on it. I'm not sure what species that is. And like this one, another piece to an ammonite. Again, don't know the species. I'm not like an expert on fossil species in any way. That is fossilized coral. And then we did take one and cut it open just to see what the inside looks like with my lapidary saw. Interesting texture, but it wasn't like anything wow. But I did start cleaning this guy up. And now this guy was actually completely solid right here. There was no hole on either side. And I found out that my wire brush on my Dremel actually didn't damage the stone. It was only removing this limestone. And you can see in that crack, there's still a little bit of limestone that I need to remove. But it was coming out really, really smooth, but it was taking forever. So I ended up not actually fully finishing it. But my question to you guys is, what species is this? Because you can see it's stacking, and it wasn't just this shell that was stacking. I don't think it's ammonite because of that stacking pattern. A lot of the ones we found had that stacking pattern. So if you guys could let me know what species all of these are, if you know, that would be very helpful. Even though I am now in Florida, this was in Texas, so I highly doubt I'm gonna be going back to this creek. But I am happy to be able to help you guys out. For those fellow Texans, go out to Bailey Lake. That little creek that runs right behind Bailey Lake is actually full of these fossils, if this is the type of stuff you're into. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was very fun going out there and getting to walk through an ice cold creek to find these fossils. Also saw a couple turtles while we were out there. I don't know if those will actually be in the video or not, but if you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you on the next adventure.